Exercise 2-2, spacer plate. The thickness on this part is 1/4 of an inch, and it's 8 inches by 5.5 inches. It has these 2 holes in it, 1 decimal place of accuracy, and the units are inches. I may have said that, but we'll say it again. So we're going to start that on Solidworks. I'm going to go over here to my Solidworks, start a new part, hit OK. And I'm going to change this to plain white, and I'm going to get rid of this. Check your units. Units are set up in inches, and then if we want to check out the document properties, we can go through and set up the unit measurement on that. I'm going to bump them up 1, and then I'm going to start a sketch by going to the Sketch tab, selecting Sketch, and I'm going to use the front plane by selecting it. I'm going to start by drawing a line, and I'm going to basically draw the outline of the part. Hover over the origin to acquire it, click on that, and then we'll drive this up. I'm going to turn the wheel on the mouse a little bit to about 5 inches. By 8 inches. Sorry, I'm wrestling with my book. So that's our profile. And what I'm going to do is to put a chamfer on that. And that chamfer appears to be 1.5 inches right here. Can move these sketch relations out of the way. And then we'll take a look at our dimensions, and we'll use Smart Dimensions to put these on. We also have to add the 2 circles. Try to be careful not to get those automatic relations like that. So when you see that, try to avoid it, because it will add relations to it which sometimes get in the way. So here's our smart dimension. We'll start off with an overall dimension of 8 inches, and then we'll go 6.5. I've got this over toleranced. 4 decimal places would be a very expensive part, so I'm going to dial that down by going to my document properties, and we'll dial that down to 3. Third time's the charm. There we go. I realize that the document on the textbook has 1 decimal place, but we really can't make anything accurately enough at 1 decimal place of accuracy. Locate this hole, 3 inches by, and you have to kind of hover at the center point to get those values. They call it waking up the dimension. So this dimension is coming across as overly defined because it already has the dimension here from the chamfer and from the overall. So what we're going to do is we're going to just cancel that, and we're just not going to put that in at this point. If we wanted to, what we could do would be to delete this dimension and then put it in there. So if I want to click on that and then delete it, and we might as well take this one out too. Now we should be able to put in a smart dimension here, which will be 6.5 without it over defining it. And then when we put in this dimension, we should get our values. Okay, our part is fully defined, meaning all the geometry is located relative to the origin. So I'm going to stop dimensioning, and then I'm going to extrude the part a thickness of 0.125 by going to Features, Extrude Boss Base, and I'm going to reverse this so it goes away from the screen, and it's going to be a thickness of 0.125. And we'll green check mark that. We can put a color on that if we like. I often like to add some form of color to these by hitting the beach ball. And then I'll make this a light green. You'll see the part is highlighted here. You can also do certain features like the lines or the surfaces, or features like fillets, different colors. So there's quite a bit of industrial design type work that you can do to make the parts look good. Alright, we'll save our part, save as, and this will be my initials dash exercise 2. And that completes this video exercise.